Oh, yeah. Happy Wednesday, pipe smokers. Yeah, this is the Paul Gilson YouTube channel. I'm Paul Gilson, aka Paul the Pipe Guy, and it is Wednesday, the 24th of April, 2024. Woo, we're flying through this year. So grab your favorite beverage, grab your favorite blend, and grab your favorite pipe. Sit back, relax, and let's have a smoke together. Yeah. So yesterday, I had this Hilson Moondial, which is just a gorgeous pipe, 9 millimeter, just a great smoker. We smoked some, what did we smoke? Some Sutliff vanilla custard in it. And it was just great, man. What a great smoker. Oh my God. Well, I found another Hilson pipe in my pipe rack. Again, another 9 millimeter. Look at the grain on this. Look at that. Look at that. Into a flame. Whoa. Flame up the sides. Oh, yeah. And it's got some bird's eye in it, too, if you look close enough. Now, this one, if you look at it closely, it's hard to tell. There is a factory fill on this. And it's right there. You can see it. That's the factory fill. That's where the pipe maker ran into a sand hole and said, oh, fuck. And then thought he was going to have a perfect pipe and filled it with wood putty or whatever they used. And so what we're going to smoke in that is we're going to smoke something I haven't done in a while. This by Juquar. I don't know. That's who it's by. Juquar and Sons Limited. Anyways, it's Loch Ness Scottish crumble cake. And it actually comes in a tin that is a bit higher. It's probably almost twice the size of a regular tin. Yeah, it probably sits up about 2 tins high. And that's what you got, man. And I was surprised because I got it and I opened it up, and this was a couple years ago. And there was one in the top, but then there's also under another paper layer, there's another one in the bottom. Yeah, so you get 2 crumble cakes. So I'm guessing about 4 ounces. And that's what we have that loaded up with. I got this, well, it was made on 2/23 of 22, and I opened it on 4/19 of 2022. So 2 years ago. Let's start something on fire, man. Yeah. Let's start it on fire. Oh, that bush tastes so good. My friend Syed says he loves starting shit on fire. That guy's a barbecue guy. Look up Smokin' Syed. I'm actually subscribed to him, so you could go on my subscriptions. Smokin' Syed. He's out of South Africa, man. The guy cooks for his whole village, man. He's got this outdoor cooker with almost like a bonfire underneath it, and then it burns down the coals, and he's got this huge screen that goes over it and cooks up 30, 40 pounds of meat at a time. Guy's unbelievable. Anyways, let's start this Hilson on fire. That Loch Ness is good. Actually, a good friend of mine turned me on to that. He is a subscriber. But he likes to live a private life, so, he's given me a few different ideas as far as different tobaccos that I bought, and he knows what I like. Oh, these Hilsons, I bought both of these as vintage pipes. I forgot what's in Loch Ness. Let's take a look. Sorry, I can't pronounce the name. Gregory Pease says, I blended Loch Ness in the Scottish traditions with a wee twist. Ribbons of small leaf Oriental, smoky Cypriot Latakia, and rare Louisiana Perique are added to lemon and matured red Virginia tobaccos. It's pressed and aged in cakes to meld the flavors, then cut into blocks, a crumble plug. It's easy to break up, and then he goes on and talks about it. But that's what's in it. Oh man. Oh yeah. I'm gonna have to get me another one of these Hylstons. I mean, this one is such a good smoker. I forgot these were both in the same pipe rack that were like hidden down underneath like this little desk that I have. Totally forgot that I even had them. I sniped a good bid on eBay. Was watching this pipe, watching this pipe. And it's actually a streamliner. I have 4 of them. I'm going to pause the video. We'll be back in a nanosecond and I'll show you what I bought. But this is something that I don't have. I'll be right back. Okay, so what I got, they had, these are K-Woody streamliners. And basically, that's what they look like, but they're oval. They have 2 draft holes, one in the top, one in the bottom, or one in the front, one in the back. There's, so they go down, and then there's a hole that connects both of them. Now, these were designed to be oval so that a man could fit it in his vest pocket or his suit pocket, and you wouldn't have, you know, a huge bulge. And so that's the bowl number 76 here. Yeah, that's bowl number 76. And this one is a standard 76. So they came in standard, flame grain, drinkless, super grain, all those different levels. That's a K-Woody 77 standard, okay? And then here is, which I like much better, is the K-Woody 66. And this particular one is a super grain. Same type of thing. And then I have another one here. This is a bowl number 66. Super grain that I'm working on. The stem is around here somewhere. But you notice, I mean, these are all handmade. Like, you look at both of these. This one comes to a point a little bit more than this one does. They were all handmade. And K-Woody owned their own Briar company. Ain't gonna find no factory fills. Well, I got this one. I sniped it at the last minute. $39, dude. I threw in $50 and it came back. I won the bid with 3 seconds left to go. Yeah. The difference is this one comes with the original box and the original paperwork, which that's a little hard to find. And I've actually seen some of these streamliners that are either, well, no, these weren't even new and unsmoked. They were actually restored, and they were selling for $300-400 a piece. So I may restore it. the box and the paperwork, I mean, you could tell it's yellowed with age and stuff, but it's in mint condition. You know, where are you going to find a number 66 or 76 with, yeah, it's bowl number 76. Where are you going to find that with original box and paperwork? That one I may send out and have it restored. So if any of you know someone in the United States that is a true ultimate professional, I'm not afraid to pay up, but if you've had somebody that's a true professional at restoring pipes, I'd be interested to know. Because this one I might flip. Flipping means that you buy it, do something to it, or maybe not do anything to it, resell it and make a profit. Yeah. These Helston pipes are such great smokers. Let's move on to our next pipe. Next pipe we have is this ancient. I don't know what the date of this is. It doesn't have a bowl number on the side of it. Doesn't look like it's ever been refinished because, and you'll probably be able to see this on the video, the nomenclature, meaning the writing on the side, is crisp and clear. You know, you can tell, like, when they stamp these things, on the edge of where it's stamped, it sometimes will raise the briar just a touch if you've got a good enough eye. Now, if that's been sanded down at all, it takes that off. That's how you can tell, too, if a firearm has been refinished or restored. That is like perfect letters in the side. See, you can see it right there? Yeah, there you go. Perfect, deep and crisp. And it's a yellow bowl made by KBB Yellow Bowl, and it says cured with real honey. I didn't know there was anything other than real honey. And in that, what we're going to do, I'm running low on this, man. I bought this back in 2021, Rever plug. You really can't get it in the United States, so when you order 50 grams of it, when I ordered this 3 years ago, it was $50 to get 50 grams here. That's $1 a gram. That's what we're going to load up. And I'm running low, as you can see. Someone have mercy on me. Send me some Rever plug. We're going to load this up. We'll be right back. And then we're going to set it on fire. Oh, by the way, before I load these up, I only have 3 of these. Now I have 4. The 4th one's on the way. But if you're looking for a good smoking pipe, this is not one. They suck. The system that they have where there's 2 draft holes going down, one in the front and one in the back, with a connecting hole going down through, you know, their stinger system and stuff like that. It sucks. It totally sucks. The draw on it's horrible. They're horrible to clean, but they're pretty to look at, and they're awful collectible. So if you find one, the draw is just terrible. Just terrible. But if you find one, they're nice for your K-Woody collection if you're a K-Woody collector. We'll be right back. Okay, so we're back. And we have Our ancient yellow bowl pipe loaded up with some Rever plug. But first, we must clear the palate. Cheers. Oh, almost forgot. When I was down there and I was digging my these Streamliner pipes out of my K-Witty collection, I did run across a pipe. Now, if you collect K-Witties, you're going to drool when you see this one. Now, you know, a lot of eBay sellers, they'll be like, they'll advertise them as a rare pipe. Well, there's no mass-produced pipe that is really rare unless it's like unsmoked, new in the box, and it's 100 years old, okay? That's rare. But this pipe is hard as hell to find. And that is my 6-panel K-Witty in pristine condition. The only thing is that this was smoked. All right? But other than that, it's pristine. Now, I've only seen one other 6-panel K-Witty pipe. And this one happens to be a super grain, so it's it's the top of the line. All right, that thing is pristine. Look at that. And it's got a 4-hole stinger and a 5-digit serial number, which makes this pipe about 100 years old. The only other one that I ever saw, and I think I only paid $30 for this one, and like I said, it's got a 4-hole stinger. This pipe is a great smoker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 on either side. And the one that they had, the only other one of these that I saw on eBay, looked like the dog chewed it up, and they wanted $1 million for it. Are you kidding me? I've looked and I've looked and I've looked and I've tried to find another one of these. There's no way. It's going to be awful hard to find one in that shape of this age. Let's start this yellow bowl on fire, you know. You guys are smoking and I'm doing all the talking. Ah, yes. Rever plug. And it is a true plug tobacco. You do have to slice it up. Comes in a 50-gram bar. It looks like a chocolate bar. Thank you, Mark Hill. Mark Hill gifted this to me about 3 years ago. This tamper. It's a Greek column made by Jack the Piper. And he's got like a Jack the Ripper little logo on the box, which I still have. I keep the boxes for everything. Three-year-old Rever plug, smooth as silk. Now, I had this 50-gram bar, and it came to me in a pouch, plastic pouch. And back in 2021, I was a dumbass. I had no idea how to store tobacco. I thought, oh, if you just seal up the plastic pouch again, it'll be fine. Nope. So I had to rehydrate it. And plug tobacco to rehydrate because it's so compacted. Took forever. And I might have, where'd it go? Might have overhydrated a little. You can still You can see there's a little condensation on the inside of the jar. Should probably leave the cap off. So when I did rub this out, cut it and rub it out, I let it sit on my cutting board for about 10 minutes. Yeah, but you can see, yep, right there. Yep. Little bit of condensation on the inside. Or it just could be, I don't know. Doesn't seem wet to me. Just could be some of the gases from the tobacco maturing. I don't know. Oh, this rubber plug is good, man. I'm either buying a Hilson pipe tonight off of eBay, or I'm going to buy some rubber plug. You can't buy it in the U.S. You got to order it and have it shipped over from the U.K. But $50 for 50 grams, I don't know. Now it's probably a lot more. I haven't bought any in 3 years. Everything's gone up, doubled. If it has, I'm going to nurse what I got here. Oh, yeah. Gotta love that rubber plug. When you're dealing with plug tobacco especially, you know, you can look at this Loch Ness crumble cake. There's actually 3 different levels. Well, 4 different levels. Well, there's a million different types, but as far as like crumble cakes and plug, crumble cake is like regular loose leaf tobacco, like that, ribbon cut. And then what they do is they take it and put it in a press and press it at, from the tobacco I've pressed, they're probably pressing it at 500 to 700 pounds per square inch. So it comes to you in like a little brownie. You break off or cut off a corner and then you rub it out. So, but take your time doing that. You don't want clumps, all right? But, you know, crumble cake is a little more forgiving. It rubs out pretty easily. Then you have what's called crumble plug. Crumble plug is the same thing as crumble cake, with the exception they take this loose leaf tobacco and they put it under immense pressure, probably around 1500 psi, because I've made crumble plug before, and it comes out like a brick. That, take your time, rub it out. You just keep picking it up. I use a cutting board. Pick it up, rub it, pick it up, rub it, pick it up, rub it. Just keep repeating that process until you have no lumps or clumps, because your pipe isn't going to burn right, or the tobacco in your pipe. And then you have plug, which is, they probably take about 100 leaves or maybe more, stack them. No, probably, I would guess out of your average plug that's an inch thick, there's probably 1,000 leaves. All taken, 1,000 different leaves of tobacco. Sometimes they alternate them with different leaves, tobacco leaves. That's under immense pressure. That's probably about 2,000 pounds per square inch. And they just crush it. And then every day they tighten the press down. Every day they tighten it down more for, you know, a week or two, and then cut it up into squares, and it comes to you like a little brick, hard as a rock. And then you slice that off however you normally do. I normally do like 1/8 inch sections, and then same thing, rub it out, you know. Rubbing your tobacco out is gonna really affect the smoke that you're going to have. Because there's nothing worse than having tobacco that's not fully rubbed out, that you got to keep relighting, it's not burning evenly, and it just sucks. I keep relighting this because I talk too much and it goes out. Yeah, we're going to have to get some more Shipwreck rum. If any of you had watched my videos, I've bought a couple of bottles of that in the last couple months. I don't drink a lot of hard liquor, but sometimes I like to have a couple, 2-3 fingers in a nice expensive glass. I came across this rum called Shipwreck. Very, very, very sweet. It's made out of pure cane sugar, man. So it's like, you know, if you've got a high amount of alcohol plus sugar, if you have more than a couple, you're going to have a headache and a hangover the next day. I know, I've been shipwrecked. Well, we've gone on a long time now. Thanks for watching my video. Hope you like the K-Woodies that I showed you, and the Hilson pipes, and my ancient yellow bowl. I'm supposed to get the K-Woody pipe in on Friday, so yeah, when it comes in, we'll open her up. Might even smoke her. Anyways, I'm Paul the Pipe Guy, over and out. And happy pipe smoking, pipe smokers.